Careful with those fiends in the western sewers.
Can I help you with something, stranger? We've been here for a few years, just looking for a place we can call our own. Life's harsh, but still, it beats the hell out of the desert. We've got numbers, we've got food, and we've got... Keep your nose to the ground, stranger, that's what. Mind your own business and let us mind our own. Are we clear? If you got a mind to loot the old H&H Tools factory, don't even bother. That place is sealed tighter than a rad scorpion's bunghole. Every salvager who tries gets blown up, flattened, or gutted by traps. Then he starts to stink up the town, and we're the ones to clean up the mess. Name's Crandon, stranger. I keep an eye out. Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual. NCR, did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about their business, their people, and their pockets. NCR's order? Don't make me laugh, stranger. We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it? Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the... You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh? That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, stranger. All right, we could use someone like you. Some squatters decided to take space where they don't belong, over by the playground. We'd prefer to keep them off the streets and out of sight. Maybe you could go and talk to them. Convince them. I like your speed, stranger. Let me know when...
Our guys put the monorail back to work. What do you want? Oh, really? Sure. Pleasure doing...
Have you taken care of those That's good to hear. Can't ever be too careful with... Good work with those newcomers. I think you can handle more serious business. There's a handful of greasers down in the sewers causing trouble. They ain't packing too much iron, but I'd like them dealt with. Glad to hear it. Let me know.
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your... 'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back, and I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland. You got a sharp eye on you. I take it you like guns, huh? Question is, can you handle more than just a weapon? I mean, you've got to know yourself before you can truly know the gun. So let's see it, stranger. Do you know yourself? You don't get it yet, stranger. I'm not surprised, though. It takes a special type. Come back when you've got what it takes. That's a long one, stranger. Let's just say I got tired of killing in the wasteland, and now I found a better home. Outer Vegas ain't exactly a safe place. Despite our numbers, the wasteland creeps through every nook and cranny. I make sure any dangers to the people of North Vegas stay outside our barrier, stranger. Day and night, We're independent folks here. Merchants, gamblers, NCR whores. All of them trade with us, and we offer protection against critters and the fiends. You heard me. We don't like those stiff-backed, clean-handed little pussies. New Vegas belongs to the people. The NCR is just a corrupt and bloated monster no better than any other wasteland crawler. We make this land wealthy, and we ain't giving it up. They're a bunch of lunatics so pumped full of chems they don't give a damn about life anymore. Fiends rape, kill, and maim for the hell of it. Vault 3's fiend territory. Those shitheads attack West Side all the time, even making it to the rest of Outer Vegas when they crawl under the sewers. The NCR is just a corrupt and bloated monster no better. What's... New Vegas.
Keep an eye on your stuff. Damn thieves.
Gonna eat the next fucking rat I see.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof.
The boss
Yep,
of the
they'll
Orange,
find his body
Boomer,
someday.
Nass, the ones that run Gamora. Someone killed them. Howdy. New Vegas. Paradise, my ass.
Mark my words, won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
Evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. It's just about time to get you some news. Unconfirmed reports say NCR...
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
McCarran in order to be president at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. Also, NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful...
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you?
We'll have more news for you.
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally... A couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. West Side was a good place to settle down as...
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I've al- Pleasure doing business with you. My grandfather opened up this shop. Took over from him when the...
Watch out where you exit. Sewers can lead you to Fiend territory.
Follow the rules of the Thorn.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But this is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves. And the weak, you can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules. What do you... The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender and earn double if you choose the victor. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Fiend prisoners will fight for their lives against Night Stalkers. You got it. Best. It's time for blood, not talk. Find me after the fight.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. More news for you.
Come on!
Eyewitnesses outside Camp Karen are reporting a large explosion near its monorail station. The NCR is denying the incident. Moving on. Word out of Camp Golf is
It's time for
that many
blood,
NCR
not
Rangers
talk.
can expect
Find me after the fight.
redeployment in the near future.
It's time for
One
blood,
anonymous
not
soldier
talk.
said
Find me after the
was part
fight.
of a new strategy. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem.
Well done. Welcome back, stranger.
Other New Vegas. More
Ask and you might get a...
right up for you, so stay tuned.
New Vegas has many faces, stranger. When the land hunts you, when fighting for survival is the norm, your neighbors become either... West Side is a part of New Vegas, just as much as it's a part of the wasteland. In the end, stranger, we need them both to continue making... West Side attracts all sorts of travelers, including merchants and farmers. They come here to exchange their goods or to seek protection. Our community provides enough food, clothes, weapons, and medicine to encourage trade and to arm our defense. The Thorn demonstrates, beyond anything else, that we're self-sufficient. Our desert blood has overcome even the strongest beasts. West Side is a part of New Vegas, just as... What? My creatures are expensive to find, expensive to raise. If your pleasure is to see them bleed at your will, I'll oblige only after my... Those costs will change depending on your choice of fighters. Also, I'll help you set up good matches. You pay, you bet, and I bring you the most delightful spectacle on this... What's on your mind? The land does not care about petty squabbles among lesser men. I don't care about that either. In the end, the people of New Vegas will continue to live and die here. It matters not who their self-appointed master is. The Thorn is my master, not the other way around. I live to make our kin able to transcend their limitations. Our land is harsh and hostile. Our lives are cheap and fragile. Death is our assured fate, striking when least we expect it. The Thorn awakens us to the truth. Here we escape from our bonds and choose the moment of death against the will of destiny. So long. Welcome back, stranger. What? And I won't stop. What's the name? Giant reds. How? The crowd loves. Get to your cage and ready your.
Come to see the fights, or Red Lucy?
Welcome back, stranger.
Don't think I'll make it topside anytime soon.
They say those robots on the strip are running around with different faces or something. Don't ask because I don't know.
New Vegas. Paradise my ass.
What the hell are you looking at? Oh, yeah? I don't... Wait. All right, fellas. Let's get out.
One of these days, Red Lucy's gonna show off her death claws.
Keep an eye on your stuff, damn thieves. If there's war in the end, it won't affect our city.
Welcome baback to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. I've got news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto, and called for a mass, quote, return. In other news, unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. Stay classy, New Vegas. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Have you run off those greasers? Great work. I gotta make sure this place... You know, this time I may actually need a gun with a brain. Talk to Mrs. Hostetler. She's near the Crimson Caravan. I think her daughter's making bad friends, the kind that'll slit your throat in the dark. I like your enthusiasm, stranger.
Mark my words. Won't be long before the... I can't believe this shit. You... He did, huh? All right. He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle. If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends. All right, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you've... Okay. I know she's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new... Folks call this East Vegas, but I don't care much for names. The East Side gets a lot of merchant and gambler traffic. We're safer here than in North Vegas or West Side, though we've got to put up with the NCR. Don't get me started, stranger. We don't take kindly to either of them. We fought hard for our home, and we're here to stay. The Legion knows nothing of working the land. Those folks would rather pillage, burn, and steal like mad beasts. That ain't honest living. The NCR's no better. They won't burn your home and rape your daughter, sure, but they'll steal your wealth all the same, when you ain't looking. Nope. Okay.
Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's gonna happen next. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
I hear the Great Khans got massacred again. No survival.
What's eating you? Alice. Oh yeah, I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and... Try the gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head.
Survivors this time, though. Have you seen that tower on the strip? What the fuck you want, huh? Oh, maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they ain't here anymore. Maybe you asked too many questions, stranger. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now. What? You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Why do I always gotta... Andy's not gonna be happy. Where the hell's that crazy bitch? Andy's not gonna be happy. Where the hell's that crazy bitch?
What are you looking at, huh? Answer me, or I'll get trigger-happy Wait right there. You told my men that Alice's mother was...
To the town of our Freer rode a stranger one fine day.
I've got my eye.
Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men
You again? Get... You think I give a shit? Has it crossed your mind that Alice is all the way... Maybe because her mother's trying to break her back, planting crops that die from rads as soon as they're in... Or maybe she's just a dupe. Why do you even care? She's happy making... And you think that's worth her happiness? Go on and tell her then. Why? And how exactly...
After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death.
Back off. I know how to use this gun, and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything. I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll... It's payback time, that's what. They've got no right to screw me over, and I'm tired of it. Then what the hell do you want? Okay, but this better... What are you talking about? Andy wants to help me leave this hole, doesn't he? That son of a bitch! I'll take the money and I'll...
When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
The money, yes. It's mine and nobody can stop me. She's guarding it, I know she is. She's locked the bedroom door like that's gonna stop me. I've got a gun, I'm gonna make her give it to me. Yeah, okay. I'll shoot the lock off the door. I can't do it, I can't. She deserves it and worse, but I can't hurt my own mother. Fine, take it. But what?
When an irresistible force such as you...
Maybe you're right, but what will they think? How can I look them in the face ever? Well, I guess I don't deserve any better. I hear the Great Khans got massacred again. No...
I was blind to what was happening in my own family. We don't have much, but please take this. We do need it. Still, I wish there was something we could get. Take care of yourself out there. And if you ever need a friendly hand, know that folks around here will always welcome you.
Survivors this time, though.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
What the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try?
That tower on the strip? The one you can see for miles?
What's eating you?
I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Good to see you around.
We'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. One more story for you. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with Love Me As Though There Were No Tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
I hope we can still be friends when this is all over. Hold still, please. It's harder to hit you if you keep running around like that.
Love our next segment. NCR Correctional Facility is under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Moving on. Prem formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers. Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On a silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the bad about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
will it ever flaw?
I'm going to look over here now.
Our diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy.
And who gets to clean up all this pot? for Queen and country!
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. And now the news. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. Also, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby. We're the Tops. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her, she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her, she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. Like sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't another kick in the head. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick. Tell me quick, ain't another kick in the head.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. We've got some news for you coming right up. A big congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Camp Golf. Go get 'em, guys. Also in the headlines, Prem formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers. Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
We won't go quietly. Lead. I'll tell you, something stinks about this monorail attack.
I hear the Great Khan's got massacred again. No survivors this time, though.
Come on! To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, for a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. Tried to take him 20 minutes, made a slip. Only one would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather, for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. He tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Some news for you coming right up. Listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently.
got spurs that jingle,
I got spurs that jingle, jangle,
as I go
jingle.
riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily along.
Oh, ain't you glad
And they
to
sing,
jingle?
oh, ain't you glad
And
to
that
sing?
song ain't so very far
And that
from wrong.
song ain't so very far from
Wrong.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. This just in. Beef prices around the New Vegas Strip have dropped significantly following an agreement between the Ultralux and Brahman Baron Heck Gunderson. One more story for you. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Those were our top stories. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. But must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On silver screen, he melts my foolish heart every single scene. Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. Lord knows flurry will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight. And I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. More news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. Also, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
the town of our Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself.
He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here, me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar, not Kaisar's ideals. When he's gone, might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed. They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west? They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolution... Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get... Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed. A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neil. Our isolation works against us sometimes. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting. Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. Didn't end well. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling.
Marcus could get us some miniguns or missile launchers. Dr. Henry's pretty smart. For a human. Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you. Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly. Oh, of course I have, dearie. How silly of me. I watch over the bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery. Another human. One was enough. Bother someone else. I don't want... Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being... It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making... Dr. Henry, he's one of you. I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this town, but the Nightkin doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, he doesn't truly The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to... Instead, we wait. Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Spotted some humans down the road. Could be Grey Khans again.
I assume this is about something important? The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up... I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth feel. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not... The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced... However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the... Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to... It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively... Its negative effects are more pronounced. Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one more grand... I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence. Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave. Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long. Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore. I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around tends to keep things...
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into... I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the bighorner hides and meat. Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see... The Great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us. Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time. I've never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Pleasure doing business with you.
For you now, it's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Naughty children run from their punishment.
What if you stay?
Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always killing my big...
Love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
folks. Time for some news. The NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big win for troop morale. In other news, Prim formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers. Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Stay where Grandma can...
Muties aren't so tough if you've got the firepower.
Our business is with the Muties, not you. Our business is with the Muties, not you.
All right, dearie. It's okay, sweetheart. We're all gone now.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? It's just about time to get you some news. Eyewitnesses outside Camp McCarran are reporting a large explosion near its monorail station. The NCR is denying the incident. Moving on. Prim formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers. Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
Those were our top stories. In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number.
So the Reds finally hit us, just like I always said they would. Vegas is still there as far as I know, but that probably won't last long. Didn't get accepted into one of the vaults, so I did the next best thing and had this place built. Got massive debts, but who cares now? That's every man for himself now. Had to take care of the Paulson boy since he knew about this place. These supplies are from me and nobody else. There's a woman and her daughter up in one of the rooms of the lodge. Might go pay him a visit tomorrow. The man's got needs. So the Reds finally hit us, just like I always said they would. Vegas is still there as far as I know, but that probably won't last long. Didn't get accepted into one of the vaults, so I did the next best thing and had this place built. Got massive debts, but who cares now? That's every man for himself now. Had to take care of the Paulson boy since he knew about this place. These supplies are from me and nobody else. There's a woman and her daughter up in one of the rooms of the lodge. Might go pay him a visit tomorrow. The man's got needs.
Leo won't be happy. There's no one else to chop.
Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Beef prices around the New Vegas Strip have dropped significantly following an agreement between the Ultralux and Brahman Baron Heck Gunderson. Also, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of Opry rode a stranger one fine day.
My, but that lucky 38.
The folks around him didn't have too much to say.
No.
No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had
All right then, dearie. Now you...
big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
Don't look at me.
He's an outlaw, loose and running.
Is there something else I can do?
From each lip, and he's here to do some
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more.
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me. Possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men to try before a day.
Leo's getting more and more agitated, sweetie.
Take him 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be.
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll...
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test. Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe. All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Uh-oh.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the stealth boy specs, and there will be no need.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. Don't look at me.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, that's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. Is there something else I can do for you?
Bother someone else. The stealth boys we use.
this odd diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest move they ever made, if you ask me.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time. I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some chips. I was convinced I was due for a hot streak. It didn't go so well. The Emeritus were nice and said they'd give me some time to pay them back. They also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be... I don't... We were on patrol near the dam when a Legion raiding party jumped us. Didn't even have time to radio it in. I was hit in the head with a machete and knocked out. Didn't kill me, though some nights I wish it had. When I woke up, my nerve was gone. The rest of my squad was crucified, butchered, mutilated. I don't know how they missed me. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they knew they'd broken me. I gambled and drank a lot after that. Got into trouble. But the Rangers gave me a second chance instead of kicking... Maybe. But thanks for saying it anyway. I operate the radio and call it in if we see any Great Khans moving out in large groups from Red Rock.
No run-ins with the Great Khans, I hope. Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers. Being posted here as her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it. Tough, independent, and as ruthless as they come. They're holed up in Red Rock Canyon, and it's this station's job to keep an eye on them. Keeping watch on the Great Khans, mostly. They usually stick around Red Rock Canyon, but at least one large group left recently. We called it in, but haven't heard anything about any Great Khan incidents. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping a low...
I see you're still alive, and that's That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on... Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this... Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Damn right Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long. You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep a... Violet's got dogs. Lots of dogs. While they're ripping you to shreds up close. Got any more good news for me?
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say so be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Got any more good news? You killed another one. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. Here, this is the bounty I put on her. That's 2 psychopaths dead. You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him... My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one. Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. You've gone after the fiends before.
You ready to die?
You thought you could...
Howdy. Aha!
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest move they ever...
Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Ready to die for your country? There's nothing I like better than making some other poor bastard die for his country. No surrender.
Howdy, partner. If you... Woohoo! You did it, partner. Bullet for you. Well then, hold on to your hat, 'cause it's a doozy. Not many people have heard the true story. And now, without further ado, long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage, but sometimes people just wanted something different, you know? So one day, a man, a saloon owner in a small town, decided to make a new type of soft drink and asked his patrons what flavor they'd like it to be. After getting no help from them, a stranger at the end of the bar suggested the man make a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. The stranger said he would happily share his family's recipe for the drink on one condition. The condition being that the stranger would be allowed to sample the bottle whenever he liked to ensure the recipe was being followed to the letter. The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make him rich, and the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the side of the town road. He'd been killed by bandits. The man, cursing his luck, closed the saloon early that day, just as the sun began to set. But after he'd locked the doors, he turned around to find an unfamiliar bottle on the bar with a note beneath it.
The note was sealed with blue wax in the shape of a star. Opening it, the man found it contained a recipe for a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. Sampling the bottle's contents and finding it singularly delicious, the man gave silent thanks to his mysterious... Being an honorable man, the saloon owner paid for the stranger's funeral. The saloon owner went on to become rich selling the new drink, and to this day, some bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla have a... Some say the saloon owner ordered it done in honor of the stranger. Others say it's the stranger sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the star. The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize. Just head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. We at the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company would once again like to thank you for your patronage.
In the shadow of the valley, I would like to settle down. Wide open
shouldn't have killed all those people. Probably should have stayed at home and taken care of my mom. She always used to say people who murder and steal die bad in the end. Said they...
you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I'm There's never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Glad that's over.
You like the sight of your own blood?
You like the sight of your own blood?
In the shadow of the valley, I would like to settle down. Wide open space, wind on my face, a distant horizon.
One of the Ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
beside you, I long. If you break my heart, I die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell. see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Uh-huh. You like that? Who the hell are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates. That coward Lim has been talking about surrendering to the NCR. Now the men are confused, not sure who's leading this gang. Fucking idiots. He was an inmate like the rest of us. He was useful during the jailbreak, but now, he's just another coward. He wants us to leave the vault and hand our asses to the NCR, as if they treat us like humans. A beautiful thing. Saved a little blast powder here, hit a makeshift weapon there, and one day, I orchestrated a little symphony for the NCR. Heard there was an abandoned vault along this mountain ridge. and that the wildlife here had teeth big enough to keep the NCR away. It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction. If you're looking for humans, the cons are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran past Vault 3. Supposedly, there are muties to the southeast. Like raiders, but worse. These guys are messed up on every damn chem there is. You can spot them by the horn skulls they wear. The NCR has been mining there for a while, but now it's full of death claws. I've heard the muties there are different, completely insane, and supposedly they use some kind of invisibility. It's the main base for the NCR and a breeding ground for oppression in the name of patriotic bullshit. Do humanity a favor. Their republic is a joke. They're a bunch of tyrants led by an even greater tyrant, that idiot Kimball. They think they have the right to annex every inch of dirt in the West and force their system on every man, woman, and child. He was an inmate like the rest of us. He had his uses, but he's a... Yeah, what do you want now? Yeah, what do you want now? You really don't know. I'm Samuel Cook. I was the brains behind the NCR-CF prison break. I was blowing up supply caravans along the 15 freeway. The NCR got wise to my ambush spots, picked me up and threw me in a cage.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red is not cleared leather, for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Why are you even talking to me?
Cook is going to get us all killed.
Best to lay low. The NCR and the Legion are about to have it out.
You're not one of us. What do you want? Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison, he dragged us around the wasteland until we ended up in this shithole. A group of us want to leave. Go back to the NCR and surrender. I made my living sneaking into NCR camps looking for shit to steal. I got sloppy. Made it out during Cook's big prison break. Samuel Cook. It was his idea to organize a jailbreak, but now he's just an over-ambitious prick who's gonna get us all killed. I can be pretty sneaky when I need to be, and the prison guards... So, when Cook told me his plan, I spread the info to anyone that might be useful. Cook is just an over-ambitious prick. I'm a nobody. Just a survivor. Things were well enough until the NCR... If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got... Thanks. Take his keycard. I tried hacking the locking mechanisms on the doors.
Best to lay low. Why are you even
Made up my mind a long time ago. When the right man came along, somehow I've known. Heart is true, eyes is blue, and his smile as wide as the western sky. Let's ride into the sunset together.
talking to me?
Stirrup to stirrup, side by side. When the day is through, I'll be here with you. Into the sunset we ride.
Fucking geckos.